Good morning children and welcome to the online session of English Grammar of class 4. Today we will begin a new chapter. In the last class we had completed interrogative sentences and now we will begin negative sentences. Read the following sentences. Okay? Come on, let us read it. Sita is very happy. Rita is ill. I have some food for the journey. These sentences are positive sentences. What is a positive sentence? First, try to understand this. A positive sentence does not contain the word no or not. A positive sentence is a sentence that does not contain the word no or not. It is not negative. Positive means not negative. The sentence that is not negative and does not contain the word no or not. Now read the following sentences. Sita is not very happy. Rita is not ill. I have no food for the journey. In all these sentences, children, you can see this word highlighted. Okay, this is in bold. It is looking a little bit dark than the rest of the letters. So, it is because this is a negative sentence. It contains the word not. These sentences are negative sentences because they have the word not or no. So, come on, first we will read this yellow box, which is the definition of a negative sentence. A negative sentence is a sentence that has a not or no in it. Whenever you will find these two words, not or no, in any sentence, it means it is a negative sentence because no means negative, not means negative. Okay? Now, look here, negative sentence contains the word no or not. This is the difference between positive and negative sentence. Positive sentence does not contain the word no or not, and negative sentence does contain the word no or not. So this much you should know. Okay, you should understand the difference that positive sentence does not contain no or not, and negative sentence contains the word no or not. This is the basic thing. Now, position of not. Position of not. In a sentence, when the verb consists of a single word, we add no or not after the verb. So, you know what is a positive sentence and a negative sentence? Positive sentence does not have the word no or not, and negative sentence contains the word no or not. For example, she plays basketball really well. Now children, can you see any word? Can you find out the word no or not in this sentence? No, it is not there. So it is a positive sentence. Now look at the next sentence. She is not good at playing basketball. Now here you can see this word not. So which means it is a negative sentence. It is that simple. Okay, it is not very difficult to identify what is a negative sentence. Okay, now here we will understand the position of not. Position means in a sentence where we have to put not. We will understand this concept that where we have to put not in a sentence. We should know where we have to put no and not within a sentence. You cannot put not here. Sita not is very happy. No, there is a rule wherein you have to put the word no or not. You have to put the word no or not in the correct position. That you should know. Alright? In a sentence, when the verb consists of a single word in a sentence when the verb consists of a single word. Now what is a verb? Verb is an action word. Is an action word. Okay. Whenever there is an action, that is called a verb. In a sentence, when the verb consists of a single word, we add no or not after the verb. Now look at this example. She is sad. This is a positive sentence because it does not contain the word no or not. Now, what is the verb here? Is. Is a verb. It is also called helping verb. It is also called helping verb or linking verb. Okay. Now, look here. She is not sad. She is not sad. Now the sentence has become negative. Where have we put the word not? Can you see it? We have put the word not just after the verb. We have put the word not just after the verb, and that makes it a negative sentence. So whenever there is one single verb, so here there is only one verb, na? Only one verb is there. So it is very easy. You just have to put the negative word not after the verb, and this will make it a negative sentence. Now next one. She has money. She has money. Here you can see only one verb. Only one verb is there, has. And it is a positive sentence because it does not contain the words no or not. So how will we make it negative sentence? How can we make it negative? How will you make this sentence a negative one? She has no money. We just have to add no after this verb. She has no money. Now it becomes a negative sentence. She has no money. Okay. No is negative word. Not is also negative word. So now this sentence has become negative. So first you have to find out how many verbs are there within a sentence. If there is one verb, you have to put the negative word not or no just after the verb. She is not sad. Now it has become negative. She has no money. Now it has become negative. Alright. So now we will move to the second rule. This was rule number 1. This was rule number 1. To place for the position of not. Now rule number 2. This is also a rule. In sentences where verbs are made of 2 or more words, we put not after the first word to make the sentence negative. Now whenever a sentence contains 2 or more verbs, for example, she is singing. Now here, is singing is the verb. And this verb contains how many words? 2 words, is and singing. Alright, so how will we make it negative? This is a positive sentence. It does not have the word no or not. So how will we make it negative? We will put the negative word just after the first verb. Just after the first verb. This is the first verb, na? So we will put the negative word not just after the first verb. She is not singing. Now it has become negative. Or even see, here there are only 2 verbs. Okay. Now what will happen if there are more than 2 verbs? For example, more than 2 verbs. Okay. I shall be going to market tomorrow. I shall be going to the market tomorrow. I shall be going to the market tomorrow. shall be going. Alright, shall be going. So here, where will we put, this is a positive sentence because it does not have the word no or not in it. How can we make it negative? Where will we put the negative word? Okay, these are the verb. There are 3 words in it. Shall be going. Shall be going. Where will you put the negative word? And what will be the negative word? No or not? No or not? It will be not. I shall not be going. This is the first verb, so we will put it here. Na? I shall not be going to the market tomorrow. So now it has become a negative sentence. This is the rule of transforming or changing a positive sentence to a negative one. Alright. So now let us see the next rule that we should follow when we have to make a positive sentence into negative. To make an imperative sentence negative, we put do not or don't in the beginning of the sentence. Now, imperative sentence I have already taught you, and it is coming, several times. We are encountering this imperative sentence several times. I have told you what is an imperative sentence. Imperative sentence is a sentence that contains a request, command or advice. It was given here. An imperative sentence requests, commands or gives directions. Okay, requests, commands or give directions. So this was taught in the chapter number 4, kinds of sentences. I am repeating it over and over. Every time it comes, I always repeat it, and so you must not forget what is an imperative sentence. We put whenever to make an imperative sentence negative, we put do not or don't in the beginning of the sentence. So here, look at the sentence, come inside. Come inside. This is a request or an advice or a direction. What is it? Tell me. It is a command. Imperative sentence requests, command or gives directions. So this sentence is a command. It is giving you a command. It is an imperative sentence. Come inside. Come inside. It is a positive sentence. Now we have to make it negative. We will add the word don't in the beginning. Don't come inside. Now it has become negative. We have added the word, negative word, don't, just in the beginning of the sentence. Don't come inside. Alright, this is how we make it negative. Next, clap your hands. Clap your hands. This is a direction. Where you're being given a direction when in the school also when you're being given a direction by your teacher that clap your hands. Okay, clap your hands. Now what do? You follow a direction. So this type of sentence comes under imperative sentence. Alright. So this is a positive sentence. Now you have to make it negative. We will add the negative word don't just in the beginning of the sentence. Don't clap your hands. Now it has become a negative sentence. Alright. So there we have seen 3 different rules. Okay. First rule says that whenever there is a single verb in a sentence, we will put the word no or not just after the verb. Okay, just after the verb. No or not. Alright. You have to choose between no or not. Very wisely you should choose. Okay, very carefully. You cannot say she is no sad. No, she is not sad. Here not will come. She has no money. We cannot say she has not money. No and not. Please know the difference between these two and use it very correctly. Okay. Rule 2 says that whenever a sentence contains 2 or more than 2 verbs, there in those type of sentence we will put the negative word just after the first verb. It is very simple. And in imperative sentences we will put the words do not or don't. Do not or don't just in the beginning of the sentence, and it will make it a negative sentence. Okay, do not and don't are the same words. Okay, it is just that this is a short form of do not. Don't is a short form of do not. Okay, now come to the exercises. We will finish it up today. Change the given sentences into negative sentences. Now let us do it. The jungle was very dense. The jungle was very dense. Where will we put the negative word? And what will it be? No, not, or don't. Tell me, what will it be? Which word will come? No, not, or don't. Which word will come here? Which negative word we will choose to make this sentence a negative one? We will choose the negative word not. Okay, the jungle was not very dense. Was not very dense. The jungle was not very dense. Why we have put the not word here, the negative word here? Why have we put not here? Because this is the verb. I told you, na? First we have to identify the verb. The jungle was very dense. What is the verb here? How many verbs are there? Only one verb is there. Okay, was. So here simply we will put the negative word after the verb. Okay. Next, she has gone to the market. She has gone to the market. How many verbs are there? What is the verb? First underline the verbs. Has gone. See, two verbs are there. So the rule says that whenever there are two or more verbs, we will put the negative word after the first verb. So we will put the negative word after the first verb, that is has. She has not gone to the market. And which negative word we have chosen? Not. She has not gone to the market. We have not used the word negative word no or don't. We cannot do that. We have to choose the negative word correctly. Jyoti is happy with her new friends. Jyoti is happy. Now again there are two verbs. Is happy. So where will we put the negative word? Just after the first verb. Jyoti is not happy with her new friends. Is not happy, and which is the negative word here? Not. We will not choose the negative word no. Jyoti is no happy with her new friends. No, that is wrong. Jyoti is not happy with her new friends. He has kept his promise. He has kept his promise. There are two verbs. Again, has kept. So we will put not after has. He has not kept his promise. Now, play in the garden. Play in the garden. This is a, you can say this is a direction, or it can also be a command. Play in the garden. This is a direction. So this comes under which type of sentence? Imperative sentence. So imperative sentence says, in imperative sentences, where will we put the negative word? Just in the beginning, no? Just in the beginning. Do not play in the garden. Or you can also write don't. D-O-N''T. That is also correct. Do not play in the garden. Now it has become negative. It is a negative sentence. Now, I am satisfied with your work. I am satisfied. Two verbs are there. Am satisfied. Am satisfied. Okay, this is denoting an action. I am satisfied with your work. So the verb, the negative word will be just after the first verb. I am not satisfied with your homework. Okay, sorry, work. I have written homework. I am not satisfied with your work. I am not satisfied with your work. So this you should know. If there are one verb, where will we put the negative word? And if there are two verbs, where will we put the negative word? Always after the first verb. Whether there is one verb or whether there is whether there are two verbs or more than two verbs, we will always put the negative word no or not just after the first verb. If there is one single verb, we will choose between the negative words no or not. And if it is two or more, if the verbs are two or more, it's more than one, in that case we will choose the negative word not. Okay, so you should know how to choose. So if there is only one verb, we have to choose between these two negative words. Okay, very correctly we must choose. And when there are two or more than two verbs, there we have to use the negative word not just after the first verb. Read slowly. This is also a command. Read slowly. So we will use the negative word do not just in the beginning of the sentence. Do not read slowly. Next, Kanta is talking in class. Kanta is talking in class. Two verbs are there. Is talking. So we will put the negative word not after the first verb. Kanta is not talking in the class. So this is how we have formed negative sentences out of positive ones. Alright, it is very very simple, and these are the rules that you must not forget. Alright, so now let us read the value corner. What is it? Negative sentences have no or not in them, that we have studied. One day you are in a hurry to go out to play. So there is something is being asked from you. One day you are in a hurry to go out to play. Your grandfather asks you to give him a glass of water. Will you say no to him? Why? Why not? So here this is a value corner. This gives you some kind of moral lesson. Okay. So I am just reading it out to you. If you are going somewhere out and your grandfather asks you to give him a glass of water, what will you say? No or yes to your grandfather if you are going to play outside with your friends? You must say yes, and you must, get your grandfather a glass of water, because he is an elderly person and we must respect, an elderly man. We should always respect our elders and we should care for them. So this is why this value corner is made, to give you some moral lesson. Okay, so now we will revise this lesson. Negative sentences. Come into this box. Negative sentences have no or not in them. So we have studied that negative sentence contains the word not or no. To make negative sentences, we write. How will we make negative sentence? What is the rule? Rule number 1, not after the verb. Not after the verb when the verb has am, are, is. So whenever there is a single verb like is, am or are, we will put the negative word not just after the verb. Okay. If the verb is am, are or is. Next, not after the first word when the verb has more than one word. So whenever the verbs are more than one, we will put the negative word not after the first verb. That I have taught you here. If the verbs are more than one, we will put the negative word after the first verb. This is rule number 2. This is rule number 1. This is rule number 2, and now rule number 3. Don't before the sentence when it is an imperative sentence. So this is a very very easy one. Imperative sentence. Whenever there is an imperative sentence, we will put the negative word don't or do not just in the beginning of the sentence, which will make it negative. So children, this was the lesson on negative sentences, and I hope you have understood. If you have any doubts, if you want to ask any question, you can connect to me and you can ask. Okay, you can put your questions and I will clear it. I am there to help you. Alright, so all these exercises and the answers will be given to you in in the dashboard. You can access it and write it down in your English 1 classwork copy. Alright, so here we end this session, today's session, and so keep learning and stay safe. Thank you.